All right, you guys, welcome in to another community chat. We're going to do the moon conjunct Mercury in the sign of Aries. Okay, it looks like taking place at 9 degrees and 4 minutes. We're a little bit past the energy, but that's okay. We're going to still tap into it. We're going to look at the 10th degree of Aries and where this conjunction is taking place here. Sabian symbol speaking about a man teaching new forms for old symbols. It says, reviewing old understandings. It shows mature wisdom to see our emotional dramas as symbolic. They are life lessons, uniqueness in perception and attitude. As we mature, we need to cast off previous models of reality and reinterpret past experiences, seeing them more clearly as metaphors having deeper meaning than we saw when we previously absorbed in self establishment. We are better able and more prepared now to contemplate our feelings as symbolic indicators rather than get lost in them. Welcome in, CL. All right, so interpretation, it says knowledge evolves as old ideals are embodied into new experiences. Can you guys see I'm like super sweaty? I'm fucking hot as hell. Okay. Welcome in, Tiff. I'm sweating up a storm over here. I'm cooking. The fan is off. I can't close the windows. I think I'm gonna need an air conditioner soon because this is a little ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. That's just what we're working with here. Jazz looks crazy. It's all good. It's all good. We call that glistening. All right, well, I'm going to be glistening here in faith, okay? um, so let's get into it. Chosen Divine, thank you. All right, it's here. Let's get into the chakra oracle. Chosen Divine has provided for our channel here. All right, we'll tap into the energy, whatever comes out. I was kind of playing with it a little bit earlier, giving it a good shuffle. It's a pretty big card stock. All right, so we'll see what's happening here with this Chakra Insight Oracle. Ooh, see that? I gotta get used to it. I'm making rice and macaroni salad tonight. Lots of starch, but I'm hungry and I'm gonna eat what I want. See what I'm saying? It's a good energy here. Welcome in, Divine Hazel, Susan. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Okay, hold on. All right, so that's crazy. We have the Seeing card here. It says perspective, truth, knowledge, as well as clarity. I'm seeing number 37. This is part of, obviously, the third eye energy in this deck. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have choice. All right, it looks like it's coming through with solar plexus energy with free will, courage, willpower, as well as change. So let's see what these speak about here. The Seeing card. Interesting. Okay. All right, so it says, look with new eyes upon the world you are creating. Expand your view and your whole reality will grow with it. There's a bunch of cars and like bikes and stuff going down, and it's like everybody's having a good old time here. Welcome in, Brenda. All right, it says above the grass, above the trees, above the soaring wings of the eagle, in direct alignment with the rising sun itself, an eye opens, seeing all. There is no tension in its gaze, no space or thought cannot perceive. Limitless by its very nature, the gift of the eye is to see what is clear and true in the moment, and to envision beyond our physical reality into the field of all possibilities. And in doing so, it helps to bring non-manifested wisdom into the world in the way that we see things. All right, the card's message is that an invitation to seek new knowledge and expand your perception of reality. So to see yourself and other people as spiritual beings on a journey, recognizing that the patterns are playing out in your life and that the role that you play or could play in the world needs to take pleasure in the part of being on this ongoing development of the universal consciousness, enjoying the process of gradually learning about your place in the world. All right, so through introspection, we grow to understand ourselves. We also begin to see other people's situations and the world with a more expanded sense of clarity. Now is a great time for self-reflection, journaling, meditation, and for looking within. So ask yourself to reveal a higher view of your path and be open to seeing anew. Be willing to let go of restricted ways of seeing things. Be open to not knowing and not understanding some things, and acknowledge new ideas, slowly allowing yourself to evolve, and your place in the world will unfold. It is time to see beyond all of the preconceived limitations to the deeper truth within. Be present in the physical, but see beyond it, opening to a wider view of your reality. Look for the positive and the good in all people and situations, even amidst seeing imperfection. Look for the beauty in life, and it will reveal itself in you and to you. Take a fresh look at yourself and the world that you are creating. Seek deeper meaning and underlying truth. Open yourself to the eagle's view, seeing both the bigger picture and the finest detail from the great heights, calling upon your inner eye to see the highest truth. Wow, big deal. All right, so the big old eye. Cindy, did you not just speak to me about this big old eye? Okay, so we also have the choices that you're making right now. And again, this I feel is part of like the solar plexus energy. All right, so it says, within every moment is the power to choose. Your choices determine your experience of life, so choose wisely. And this card here is a lone rider. Okay, a lone rider in a misty night tries to find her way through the trees. As she arrives at a fork in the trail, she must make a choice, but the signs are difficult to read. Such is the way we often feel as we arrive to key moments of decision in life, looking this way and or that way outside of ourselves to find the highest path, when all along our truest choice is waiting deep within. Her clairsentient partner, the great horse, feels the earth beneath him and already begins moving in the direction of the clearest light. All right. So the card's message says here, this card is an encouragement for you to realize how much power you have through the choices that you make. Sometimes we choose certain things because of our familiarity or subconscious pattern. It says sometimes we feel like life is happening to us when in truth our life is playing out exactly how we are choosing it to. So choose to make your situation better and more positive, and instantly the higher path will begin choosing you in return. Choose to let go of the patterns of behavior that hinder your well-being, and you will make room for higher choices to come through. Look at the outcomes of your current choices, the energy of your relationships, your jobs, health, daily routines, the way that you spend your time, your energy, your resources. Which of your current choices support your higher vision for who you want to be and the life that you truly came here to live? So which choices do not embody that? Choose a goal that you would like to achieve. Start with a small one if you'd like. Plan how you will meet this goal, and every day make a choice about how you will stick to this until it comes to fruition. When we remember that we have choices, life becomes an exciting world of opportunities, simply waiting for us to pick which ones we choose to experience. Step out of the comfort zone, trying something new. You are holding the reins of your life within. Choose who you want to be and how you want to live today, and ride that shit out, okay? I feel like this is heavy on you focusing on self-discipline. It's a responsibility that you're going to have to give to yourself. All right, so self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, as well as how are you going to fulfill your dreams here. It's almost like see it, make the choice, and make it your responsibility to make it happen. All right, give me 1 second. I'm taking you guys with me because I'm making rice and I don't want it to burn. And no, I'm not showing you the damn final outcome yet. Yet. I said yet. Okay. Let me just kind of spin the rice for a second here. So I hope everybody's evening is going pretty good. I'm hoping that I don't burn my food today. Let's see what's going on. All right, cool. It doesn't look like it's burning. I just don't want it to. Whoa. I'd rather have it like at a slow simmer than it burn. Welcome in, you guys. For those that I have not acknowledged, I'm here. You're here. We're all here. Okay. Let's see. This is my first attempt to make red rice without beans on this stovetop thing that I have here in my room. So wish me luck, you guys. This is me spending my alone time on this lovely Venus day. I'm going to stuff my face with what I want to eat. All right, let's see. right, let's get to it. All right. Welcome in, you guys. La Unique. Welcome in, sweetie. All right. So let's see. What kind of choices are you making here as your third eye is expanding and opening up? How you're gaining knowledge, you're gaining truth and clarity about situations, and you having the willpower and the courage to make change in your life, it looks like. All right. What have you seen so far? I saw an eagle today. Took a picture of it. My mom was like, what are you taking a picture? I was like, stop the car. Skirt. Jumped down. I was like, look. It was a huge eagle. I mean, wings spread like huge. And I was like, that's a good sign. So, yeah. Let's see. All right, we got 7 of Wands. All right, so we're looking at Mars and Leo's energy. All right, so it looks like you're standing ground on what it is that you want, which is amazing. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. All right, family, stability, security could be of significance here. Obviously, this is Virgo's energy. This is Leo. I'm seeing like a semi-sextile energy in between Mercury as well as Mars. These are personal planets. So this could be, you know, you understanding where you need to take action, how to protect yourself overall. All right, how you can make change, how you're going to be able to step into what seems to be the happily ever after, all right, when it comes to your practical life. Okay. 10 of Swords, and also walking away from what no longer serves you. All right, so what seems to be false as well. All right, the 10 of Swords is like a very backstabbing kind of moment, and you not wanting to return back to that because it hurts, right? You're going to be shown the way with the Hermit here. All right, so I'm seeing heavy like mutable so far in the middle of this spread. I'm seeing Virgo, Gemini, Virgo again here. I feel like you're going to be led directly down the path and where you need to be so that you can overcome this and transition. 6 of Swords. All right, what else do we need to see here? The 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to choose your freedom. All right, like you having the free will to go ahead and push forward. All right, I don't think there's anything else you need to be able to see. It's going to continuously come up in the reading until you make that choice to move forward is what I feel. That's when you hit the jackpot. You know what I mean? It's kind of going to shift then. Welcome in, Chosen Divine. Sweetie, I left you an email just so that you can go ahead and check into that. When we're done the live here, I did respond to the email that you sent me, okay? All right, so let's look at why do you feel the need to stand ground on this 7 of Wands energy? Why do you feel like you need to stand ground on this? There's something here you feel that is worth fighting for if you're still continuing the fight. 9 of Wands. Okay, maybe it's something you find difficult to let go of. You don't want to let anyone else in. You may have this boundary up, okay, with the need, heavy need to like defend and or protect or keep a boundary up here. Okay, why do you feel that way? Because you feel discontent with how things are right now. You kind of feel like there's a need of a shift in perspective. Overall, you kind of know what you want, 10 of Pentacles, but it's hard for you to achieve 10 of Swords because of what you've experienced. But again, I feel like you're being shown the way, and the way forward is to actually accept the transition. All right, 10 of Pentacles. Show me the 10 of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. You need some sort of confidence in there, and I feel like that's where it's going to come through here with the solar plexus energy. The courage and the free will to be able to say, okay, I'm ready to push forward. You allow yourself to self-express and be who you are as a person, so that what you want to manifest in brings in a sense of abundance. Okay, that's what you want. Let's look at the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. The King of Cups here. There seems to be a hurt and a betrayal in connection to the emotional state, heavy. Could be a Pisces energy that we're dealing with here. All right, and you're trying to find a way forward and how to make process, you know, or progress with dealing with that emotional. Yeah, it kind of feels like, how are you going to push through? It hurts. It has to be your choice to be able to do so. So this is the reason why you're trying to gain perspective. It's like, why do I feel so defensive? I want to be creative. I want to self-express. I want to build stability for myself, but I feel betrayed emotionally. That's what this is. I don't feel that I'm wanted. I feel rejected. I feel like I'm pushing people away even. This could be, you know, the energy. All right, what's the Hermit here? I feel like these are the wise elders coming in and teaching you what it is that you need to know in order to be able to push away from this energy. The Two of Cups, they're going to bring you in a sense of feeling like you have a soulmate connection there to support you and help you heal. All right, this could be self-love within masculine, feminine energies within, okay? You could be dealing with something that feels delusional or like some sort of jealousy or envy towards something or someone. You have to understand why you feel that way. Maybe you want to be committed. Maybe you want marriage. Maybe you want to be a part of a community that you just don't fit into. It's because possibly it's not for you. Go find your people, okay? Those that resonate with you, it will not be that hard to kind of like sit with and feel accepted, is what I feel. So if this is within yourself, you're transitioning on to the next thing that allows you to be who the fuck you are. Do I have to close these windows? Yes. Give me 1 second. Okay. That's what I'm kind of feeling here. I got the Star card down at the bottom of the deck. Split it with Strength. Look at that. Leo and Aquarius in opposition. In majors. So it's like anything that you feel that is your hope, your wish, your desire, have faith in that. And have the courage, all right, and the power to go after what it is that you deserve. That's possibly you waiting on you. It's like you waiting on you. Have you taken responsibility for what you want to achieve just yet? It's like nobody's holding you back. It's time for you to open up to that transition. So I'm going to pull on the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's all about self-love, I'm telling you. Ace of Cups. All about self-love. Once you gain that energy, it's going to make you feel free here. Like you're independent to do whatever it is that you want to do. You're very much in a very healing state right now because of whatever had made you feel burdened. All right. The heavy weight that you carry in connection to why you felt so defensive, why you felt so rejected. Release it. Heal from it. You understand what the pain was like. You went through the heartbreak. You went through the separation period. Now you lie with the truth. Stay prayed up. That's it. Okay. Show me the Nine of Pentacles in the near future. This is part of your choice here. Okay. So you're going to feel very accomplished. All right, Four of Pentacles, you're going to kind of know what you hold dear to your heart. Sun in Capricorn. It's a sense of leadership within oneself. Your public image could be of significance to you. Your reputation, you're going to hold accountable and be responsible for. This is who I am as a person now, okay? Even though you feel free, you're going to feel that there's something within you that no one can take that away. You know what I mean? That's what I feel. All right, let's see. Let's see what's in the environment of this energy. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles and the Moon. The perspective that you're gaining here and what lies from within emotionally is allowing you to step into a whole new, different era is what it feels like. All right. You don't feel that you have anything to hide. Everything out there feels golden. That's what it feels like. You feel golden. You know, there's nothing to hide. Two of Swords, you may have faced a lot of your fears already, okay? You may felt that you were at a crossroads, not, you know, understanding if people were going to accept you as you are. Were you being guided correctly? Do you have enough self-love and confidence to be able to move forward? Don't allow that to hold you back. Wow, look at this. So you end up making lots of progress forward. All right, with the Three of Wands to the Four, this is you having some sort of commitment to marriage, whether this is your family, your home, your community of people, whatever that may be. And you do feel that there's a sense of balance there. All right, with you trusting the secrets that are held within, I want to say like universal secrets, okay? You may have been trapped in fear for a while, not understanding if this is really for you or not, but you're coming finally back into balance here with Temperance. You're allowing the time to pass as it should, patiently moving forward. And here you are, stepping into who you really want to be, right? The star. So if you want to be feeling accomplished in any way towards your goals, all right, the wishes that you have made for yourself, and this could have been years on out, right? There's specific goals that you want to achieve there. I feel like starting with, obviously, the base chakra will be of significance. But here we are, it's coming out as you see exactly what your choices are, and you're going to be making progress. All right, in connection to solar plexus energy. These are fire elements. So Aries, Leo, Sag. Make the choice to be responsible and move forward. You've already gained perspective about the truth, okay? I like this. Very nice energy. All right, you guys. So let's move into what the message is here specifically for this conjunction. Let me get my my angel tarot. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna be spending a very long weekend here alone. It's gonna be me and my tarot cards. I think I'm doing an all signs tomorrow. Maybe later tonight we'll do weekend vibes. It's Friday, Venus's day. All right, let's see what comes out. JD, did you do Pisces yet? No, I have not. Unfortunately, this is a community chat, and we're tapping into the transit of the moon conjuncting Mercury in the sign of Aries. Okay, let's see what the angels want to tell us about this. Saw Three of Wands. Three of Wands doesn't want to go anywhere. That's the sun in Aries energy. See the sun. All right, so restoration of life, protection from adversaries, rabies, and or wild beasts. The sun in this specific deck is Aquarius's energy, speaking about the vivifying God. Lots of blowing of the trumpets here, okay? Virgo sun, Leo rising, Mars in Leo, Venus in Virgo, Mercury in Virgo, Libra moon. Resonating deeply with this all. Beautiful confirmations, like a warm ray of light, nourishing and splendid. Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice. I understand, been busy myself with yard work and painting doors. Okay, Sin. Yeah, Sin's been doing her thing. Nice pictures of those doors that you painted. I love that. All right, we've got the Knight of Pentacles here with the praiseworthy God, the light of understanding and acquiring the knowledge and being able to cure the illnesses. The Six of Cups is coming back out. We pulled this one earlier. So a lot of motivation and where those that need to be lifted up from humiliation and those that have been, you know, have fallen and have been humiliated. The energy is here, okay? Heavy fixed energy so far as well. Six of Pentacles, yeah. So we're looking at divine grace, curing rage and pestilence and absolving the guilty here with the favorable God. I'm seeing Six of Cups and Six of Pentacles in opposition in tarot. This is Scorpio and Taurus. I'm seeing the sun in this deck. This can be seen as Leo and or the opposition in this deck is Aquarius's energy. Heavy fixed. Why am I feeling fixed energy here? Again, there's a lot of light of understanding and why something is moving so slowly but diligently towards someone's goals here. All right. King of Cups. Restitution, finding stolen objects and discovering the person that's responsible for that. I wonder why. Maybe this is why you feel so guarded in your energy. Did someone take something from you that you feel is yours? So now when you finally work on yourself and you get yourself to elevate in a state of freedom and independence, you don't want to let that go from within. This is mine. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take this from me. That's what it feels like. Yeah. Like, I worked hard to get here type of energy. The Hermit, you've gone within. You've done the soul searching. You've went through the dark night of the soul. You understand what this is. All right, so word of God, creating all alchemy and transformation, ruling over natural events and helping with spiritual progress. This is what's happening here. All right, so you have the wise elders walking you through this process. It's not an easy one. I'm getting heavy mutable on this side and heavy fixed on this side, okay? We have here the Chariot, which was the first card that came out in today's energy check-in when we pulled Angel Tarot. Heavy protection energy you have right now. And the energy to be able to persevere, success in conflict, and overcoming adversity. All right, so as we were talking about solar plexus energy, this is your freedom, your courage. All right, the energy of you having the energy, the life force energy around you to pick up and do what it is that you have to do. Ten of Swords, the marvelous God, revelation protects from sadness and gives revelations in dreams. As we had the moon in Pisces, we were speaking about this just 2 days ago. Heightened dream state, lots of psychic abilities. This is possibly why the third eye is completely expanded right now. All right, so the way that you gain perspective within the last couple days has allowed you to understand right now with the moon in Aries where you need to push forward. All right, let's look at the wisdom of the oracle here. Okay. We have the why card. All right. So you could be contemplating on why things are happening in the way that they are. You may feel that something's truly not for you, but remember, rejection is God's protection. So anything that has made you feel left out, rejected, okay, making you feel like you didn't fit in, it's because it wasn't for you, whether that be that community, that person, that relationship, that contract, that friend. You know what I mean? It's going to be a different type of energy every single time. You're going to know you didn't belong there. It's too much chaos and conflict. You're going to feel it, okay? You're going to know it wasn't for you. I'm seeing numbers 31, 33, as well as the number 6. On this side here, you know exactly what it is that you have to clean up. You know exactly where you're going the long haul with the go the distance card. And it looks like that's where your blessings comes in, okay? So you got the blessed card here going the distance. Feels like you're on a race, all right? Cleaning up your life and fixing things that no longer serves. You're a beautiful work in progress with the building blocks card. All right, let's check this energy out. Firm foundation is going to be of significant in connection to your choices once again. Okay. It's your choices that matter right now. Not to worry, we'll be here when it's time. If you guys would like me to share Cindy's number, if she says it's okay, you guys send me an email with the email provided in the description box, and I'll share that with you all. Maybe one of these days I'll set up like a Zoom meeting or something, and we can all jump on and do like a quick little session, so we all get to meet each other and do like a little quick meet and greet that way socially, okay, online. That'll be pretty cool. Cindy's so crazy. All right, you guys, so we have a lot of mental conflict here. All right, that's the energy of the Two of Swords. There's something from within that you want to release, it looks like, and it goes way beyond just the first level, okay? It looks like you really need to get to the nitty-gritty of something that has been over and over in your head, is how I'm hearing it, okay? It has a lot to do with the energy of your self-love, Ace of Cups, and why you feel that that's being rejected from you. It's not that it's being rejected from you. You're holding it back from yourself, okay? It's emotionally and or a mental thing. All right, heart chakra. It's a very significant in connection to where you want to be loved. All right, what you desire, what is your happiness? All right. There's something here about the way that you want something to be communicated to you as well. That's what I feel. Let's take a look over here where your blessings are coming in once you clean this all up. The third eye. All right, so your vision is expanded. That's what's happening here. All right, your vision expands. Looks like you're able to tap then highly into your intuition. All right, with the High Priestess in this deck. Yeah. I feel like that doorway is going to open up and you'll be able to start creating with the Empress. That's where your blessings come in. The abundance comes in. The way for you to be able to tap into fertility even. I'm feeling like sacral chakra energy as well here. All right. Yeah, and you'll be rejoicing in celebration then. This is a really good energy. That's where you're going to call in your material and spiritual prosperity. The Six of Pentacles is the moon in Taurus. This is happening on Sunday, okay? New moon in Taurus energy. So again, I feel like you're like this building blocks. All right, you're a progress happening here with your spiritual ascension. That's what it looks like. All right, you guys. I mean, it was a very quick message. Okay, I don't think we really need to get into too much of the energy, but I just wanted to share the new deck that we got today with the Chakra Insight Oracle, and we're going to be using that mostly every day. We'll tap into that energy. All right, for those that want to donate to the channel, all the information is in the description box below. We have Jazz's personal wish list. All right, there's things on there if you would like to donate to me personally, or if it's for the channel, we have Walmart. We also have Amazon. If you want to leave anything donation-wise, we have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, as well as becoming members for the channel is going to be in the description box below as well. All right, I love you guys. It looks like... what's today? Today's Venus's day, tomorrow's Saturn's day, and we have, I'm just want to kind of look into what's happening here. The 26th, tomorrow's the big day with Mars opposing Pluto. Okay, just one second, I want to check something out here. Mars opposing Pluto on the 26th. It's happening at 9:05 p.m. So it's happening at 3 degrees and 48 minutes in opposition. And I think we spoke about this already. With Pluto at the 4th degree, it has a heavy emphasis on spiritual focus. All right. And then Leo at the 5th degree, we were looking at... one second. Geological perspective is what it speaks about. Interesting. How to reconsider self-importance and seeing things in the larger context. Okay. So in, you know, compared to the scope in space and time, it says we are puny and momentary. We are encouraged to reconsider self-importance. All right. It's a big deal for yourself right now. And the heavy emphasis here on spiritual focus and where the pleasures and rewards come in through the discipline that you have worked on yourself here. All right, there may be some sort of blockage to the spiritual realms. Not if you're fully in where you need to be. Okay, on your healing stage is what it feels like. There's this heavy emphasis of starting therapy as well. It says we practice our magical capacities in service. Spectacular results are possible. Start your therapy, however or whoever you want to talk to. Allow yourself to open up to that. Okay. It's a big deal. Mars and Pluto has a lot to do with where you want to take action, and Pluto's going to bring that transformation, and both of those planets are Scorpio's energy. So this could be having a lot to do with like the emotional state. But Pluto's in Aquarius, obviously, and what the future is to bring. Mars being in Leo, you want to put yourself out there. You want to say, this is what I desire. This is what gives me courage, and this is who I want to be and how I want to present myself out to other people. Be brave enough to do so. All right, embrace that change. So I love you guys, and I'll probably jump on later on today, if not tomorrow, and we'll do weekend vibes. We'll get into the nitty-gritty and get nosy then. All right, I don't want to do it in this reading and mess it all up. All right, I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.